Welcome back, finally, to Major Minor. It has been an entire month, probably longer, maybe even 2 months, I don't remember. But it has been a very long time since this next episode, and I am very sorry. I did not feel like recording the game for a while, mainly because I don't like reading that much. But unfortunately, this series has been sucking up all the views, so I kinda have no choice but to continue the series if I wanna, have something that gets the views on my channel. So yeah, before we start, I always say this. I do not know any of the characters, so I make my own kind of voices in this alternate storyline that happens, which means I could potentially offend someone, and if I do, I am very absolutely sorry if I offended someone. What else? I do the normal story, reading, just normal reading. Then there's this alternate, nightish, time-ish story in an alternate universe that happens or whatever, where I kind of do some kind of voices that I will probably fail at and stuff. I still don't know how to sit on my chair correctly for this game, so you might hear me wiggling a lot, which happens in the last 3 episodes, apparently. I don't know how long the episode will be, so we're just gonna start it and see how this goes. I am going to put it a little higher because the game has been rather silent, actually, surprisingly. So everything is now on 40%. And we're gonna load the game where we last started off at the Ark. Chapter 2. We already played for almost 2 hours last time. I do not know, or I do not remember what happened last time either, since it has been a month since I played this game. The game has now also officially and completely released on Steam for a decent amount of price for a released game. So let's just head in here and start our reading. Alrighty then. And then we're in the Ark. Just like that. First and foremost, allow me to apologize. I feel as though you may be overwhelmed. It's not like me to take things so fast. But recently matters have become urgent. Furthermore, I will give you answers. I feel like you deserve that much. You were... Oh yeah, of course there will be words that I will not say correctly because my mother language is Dutch. So, if there is a word I do not know how to pronounce correctly, I might not say it at all and just say blah. Something like that. But yeah, just so you know. Anyway, you were thrust into unusual circumstances. So I welcome you once more to the Ark. A place where you can relax and ponder. A place where you can collect yourself. Only a select few are allowed entry here. I feel like I read this before. Those that I trust with my life. But not only that, with the lives of many. And you are the first in a long time. Am I back in the start? I feel like I've done this before. So you are free to relax. No danger will befall you here. Not as long as you are by my side. He inches closer to me. Oh god. As if my safety increases with his proximity. So about these answers you requested. Oh, in this one. I am willing to provide you with them. But I'll answer one question. There are more important matters at hand. I would like it if you thought carefully. I will not be vouch or hide the truth. So make sure you ask what you truly want. You deserve it after what you experienced. But there are far larger issues at hand. I fear the death of Glace is unimportant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did read this before, and then I ended it before the actual question. Unimportant. Well, that's an insult for sure. Especially when someone just lost their life. But it's probably unwise to vocally contest him. Instead, I stop and think of what I should ask, yes. But only one question? That's hardly fair. There was a veritable mountain of them in my mind. Everything about today was an enigma. And much of it fell into the realm of the supernatural. He can't expect me to find closure from one damn question. Unless that was the point. The ability to tempt the reality to my will. He's testing me. Can I ask the damn question? I think I said this before, I just want to ask the damn question. There had to be a way to get all the answers. And still adhere to his rule of one question. Can I ask the question to ask more questions? Oh God. If this power was true, I could easily accomplish that. Would you like to save your game? Yes. What should I ask him? What is the Ark? What are you exactly? More about this power. Actually, I kind of want to know what the Midnight Deaths are. I don't care about the Ark. I don't really care for his name. I don't really care what power I have. I want to know why these deaths happens. What are the Midnight Deaths? If he says I don't fucking know, I am fucking done with this game. No, I'm not. I don't know. What are the Midnight Deaths? You had to know more about the Midnight Deaths. Where, right? Someone like him just had to. It made sense. You must know all manners of weird things. I don't know. Please! My one question is wasted. Are you kidding me? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. I've only heard this term twice. Once as I brought you here, and just now. Someone on the television said it. That Clace was a victim. I was hoping you'd ask me about the Ark. Or very at least about myself. I will have to direct this question to you. Just what are the Midnight Deaths? I give him a quick recap of what I told earlier. Well, what I was told earlier. People are dying at midnight under mysterious turns. No one knows the cause or just what's going on. That is definitely rather peculiar. It sounds like a serial killer to me. There's definitely a pattern present. And Clace. That's a huge target, nope. I wonder if that was their endgame. Maybe the other killings were a test. Oh, okay. That's chilling to think about. Sorry for painting that picture. It was just the logical deduction, I don't know, man. Fuck you. Yeah, that got kind of dark. I'm afraid that's all the time. Oh, fuck you, man. I hope you were satisfied with my answer. No, I'm not. Truthfully, it was a little much to take in. But in spite of the recent events, I feel relaxed. It was nice to get the honest truth. Before now, he was vouched and dodgy. Now that I've answered your question, we have to discuss the real issue here. The reason why I brought you to the Ark. It's quite simple, really. Another world wants to take you, by means of an ominous ritual. They've been trying to summon you for days. I think they can sense the power I gave you. I've been able to intercept them. However, that's why you've been brought to the Ark. I shift your trajectory and take you to here. This is so I can try and learn their intent. You would want your power to be abused. We wouldn't want your power to be abused, right? No? Okay. I've even sent them random Earthlings. It takes a lot of power to bring you here. I need to foil them with other methods. I didn't want them to take you. At least not until I knew why. Does this make sense to you at all? Barely. If you and the power were to be abused, it could throw the universe into disarray. I don't want that to happen again. Again, it happened before. Last time it happened should be the last. That makes more sense. He takes a look at his surroundings. I see a hint of regret and remorse on his face. I don't see it, I just see him smiling. But the more I interrupt the ritual, the more I realize I'll never know. Can't figure out why they want you. So this time, I'll let you succeed. I'll let them succeed. Oh, okay. I wanted to keep you on Earth. For observation purposes, of course. But that will have... But now, that will not be possible. Many worlds are going to want you. Your power can save them or destroy them. You'll be caught up in many affairs. We must hope they seek your power for good. Many would use it to nefarious ends. I don't know what that means. Perhaps after helping this world, we can do good for other worlds as well. Wait! He's sending me to another world? Just like that? That's not right. Am I even able to survive on another planet? His explanation only puts more questions in my head. Do not worry. I'll still watch over you. If anything traumatic happens, just relax. I'll bring you back in the face of danger. Remember that you are cared for. I will not let any harm befall you. I consider you a ray of hope. My agent of fate. Oh, okay. Without another word, he snaps his finger loudly, and I feel a rush of inertia. Okay. This isn't right. Nothing about this is right. I'm finally pushed over the edge and start to panic. Claes was dead. I was cursed with a power I didn't ask for. A power that could either save or destroy worlds. This was... Before I could continue, my entire body feels pain. Like the first time I was here on a much larger scale. I try to focus on my breathing. But even that causes me more pain than I could handle. Than I can handle. I didn't read that correctly. It feels like a paper cut. Paper cut isn't that bad. Come on, man. But every fiber of my being... Oh, okay. I'm getting torn apart at a level less than molecular. Molecular. Yeah. But then shortly after, I feel nothing. Questions. Trees. Oh. I find myself in a forest. I'm quickly thrown against a nearby tree. Like I was traveling incredibly fast. I land on the ground and grip my head in pain. The pain radiates hardly with my heartbeat, which to say the least was incredibly fast. I lost track of time, but eventually it subsided. As I'm lucid again, I quickly examine my surroundings. It feels like everything is moving faster than normal. The swaying trees look as they were in a hurricane. But my perception of time quickly returns to normal. That was odd. It's like when you look at a clock. Sometimes the second hand moves faster for a moment. I guess you could say that sometimes. I take a few steps around, but I can't find any balance. I quickly stumble over and brace myself on a tree. Let's hug a tree. I'm a tree hugger now. What's going on? It feels like I'm drugged. I fall to my knees, embracing the tree. Otherwise, I'd be eating a face of grass. A face full of grass. Yum. Start to wonder just where I've ended up. But I can only think of where I'm not. Something tells me I'm a long way from home. The anxiety of that completely overpowers me. Of that fact completely overpowers me. Any semblance of curiosity I had was utterly destroyed. I sulk in some sort of otherworldly homesickness. Here I am, stuck on the soil of a foreign planet. He said I'd be brought back in the event of trauma. Was this experience just not traumatic enough? Okay. What if something traumatic doesn't happen? Will I ever see Earth again? Will I ever experience the aftermath of Glace's death? Those weren't the types of things I wanted to see. But it was definitely my right to see them. I feel like this arc has robbed me blind of my future. What if I don't want this power? I guess I don't even have to say... I guess I don't even have a say in the matter. I'm simply forced to help against all my wishes. What else would I be forced to do? Will I ever truly be myself again? Oh look. Oh god. No. I'm on the other planet and I have to do voices the entire time. Great. Buffy cat character. Okay, I have to think for this for a second. Okay. You'll get back where you came from! Huh? I know what it's like to be far from home. And this may be the farthest you'll ever be. But you'll get back. I know it. Yeah. He kneels down beside me and wraps an arm around me. He rests a hand under my arm and lifts me up slowly. It's very easy to lose your way, especially when others want to use you. They put their own path before your own. He holds me up, and I limp alongside him. Who is he? Can almost ask his name. Is this the guy that conducted the ritual? If so, I don't sense any nefarious intent. He seems very wise. He puts me at ease. Just like the man in the ark. If I feel my desperation brought you here, perhaps some of that despair assaulted you. What the fuck am I doing? I know, stop, please. If that is so, then I apologize. Your burden should be yours alone to carry. What the fuck? The journey to bring you to Terra. It was not an easy one to complete. It was filled with failure and promise. What the fuck am I doing, dude? Promise. Yeah. Terra. Is that where I am? Conrad! It worked! Oh my god, another one. Please. Is that so? It sounds almost the same. How can you tell? I am so sorry if these are based on real characters. It's not like we had an artist just depiction. I know, this is the one. And how do you know that? Endymion? It hurts my ears. God damn it, stop. I can feel it. Just trust me. Alright, I'll play along. King Valsquaz will be very pleased. I feel like I'll finally be able to stand on my own. I gently push aside this Endymion in a polite manner. I explain my situation. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who they are or who this king is. Very well. You deserve an explanation. At least the best as I am able to provide. This is Terra! It's a peaceful world. In fact, we haven't had a war for centuries. This is thanks to the immortal king. He ensures that Terra is utopia. But unfortunately, that attracts people. There's so many that want to come here. We're victims to our own kindness and charity. Back it up a second. Immortal King? Yeah. He got lucky. Managed to find a world that suits him. It's a complicated thing, the flow of time. Immortality isn't something I'd want, but I guess it works for him. He's able to get lots of stuff done. Every world experiences time differently. Many worlds are in sync, or very close. But if you find that one special world, the one where time flow difference, differs vastly, yeah, whatever that was. Well, let's put it this way. You might be lucky enough to live forever. Or you'd shrivel and die of old age. Or King Velasquez, he found Terra, a world where time flows very slowly to him. This is why he's been able to live so long. Well, I think Andy is trying to say it's a good thing you're not dead right now. Your world must flow similarly to Terra. Yeah, nailed it. But I guess it's a trade-off. Some people might enjoy a shorter life, especially on Terra, where it's safe. It's true. A day of happiness could be desirable over a life of war on other world. I mean, world travel is very risky in that regard. Fortunately for you, you're safe, along with those that came instead of you. Instead of me. We tried to bring you here many times. We also failed to bring you here many times. Meaning, we brought over the wrong person. Also, Glaze is in this world? That's cool. I hope. So what does that mean? Does he like suck out the soul? Like my body is still on Earth and they think I'm dead, but my soul, my actual soul is like on this planet right now? Or something like this. Is a weird theory, I don't know. We have to continue trying though. Velasquez is very eager to get you here. Made sure we did the ritual every day. But not just every day. Okay. We had to do it at the same time as well. Same time every day, huh? That sounds familiar. Don't worry. The others are safe. We gave them the one of the local lords. To the one of the local lords? Okay. He helped him immigrate to Terra properly. Well, let's not jump to conclusions here, you know. That lord is known as Lord Player. I fucking love that name. Lord Player. He has opened a hatred for immigrants. So we really can't speak to their safety. He could have killed them for all we know. Oh. Conrad, don't be so daft. Head away, Lord Player. As the others. He's running for mayor and winning. And the mayor is the step below king. So Velasquez now sees him as a valid threat. I guess that's where we come in. We are part of why Terra is so peaceful. We're the private units funded by Velasquez. I'm pretty sure I said that name like wrong every single time. Velasquez. We do things he can't publicly do. Yeah, nailed it. Well, I guess you'd call it dirty work. Though no one is supposed to know that. Supposed? No one is supposed. Supposed to know that. Whatever. You shouldn't speak so openly, Conrad. It seems that he's annoyed. Yeah. Whatever. We're the Assassin's Guild. We have 2 members. Student and teacher. I'm the student, of course. Velasquez wants us to ruin Claire? Yeah. We're supposed to destroy his campaign. Terra isn't ready for a new ruler just yet. You thrown the world into a disarray. But Blair is getting close to the throne. Especially among those who hate immigrants. Action needs to be taken so he doesn't win. Wait, back up a second again. Jesus Christ. Elections, immigrants, immigration, smear campaigns. Am I sure I'm not on Earth right now? And suddenly I don't think I can trust these two. At least not fully. They seem like bad guys. Oh, either way, I've heard enough about politics for now. I've had a huge list of questions that needed answering. For example, why was I brought here? Oh, you still have questions? And we still have a long way to go. It seems like these benefits one another. Follow us, we'll explain on the way. If the walking is too much, let me know. You can always stop to rest if you need it. Chapter 2, The Long Road Ahead. Alright. That was it? Was that chapter 2? Now what? They start to lead me down what appears to be a trail. I seem to know enough about Terra, but not why I'm here. Why did they want to teach me about politics? I can't believe that I was brought here for that. They must only be thinking from their angle. It makes sense. They did go through a lot to get me here. But now it's my turn for answers. Just keep up the pace. Walking and talking we'll have to do. We're on a strict schedule, you know. King Velasquez wants you by nightfall. That is, on the day the ritual succeeds. I get the feeling that they don't care. I don't think they want to know the what. I think they want to know the why. Isn't that right? I nod furiously. Well, King Velasquez calls you the savior. Apparently, Terra needs saving. Though I couldn't tell you from that. Okay. I was secretive on the matter as well. I just know that he wants you, along with the facts that you're important. He foresees the threats like this all the time. So I trust him completely. You're important. Yeah.
Velasquez says history repeats itself. One day he'll agree, another he won't. He flip-flops.
Flip-flops? Seriously?
He flip-flops on a semi-daily basis. But I guess when you're as old as him, you can start to see a pattern in things. But there's no pattern with you. He's never sought help from another world. I guess you're an unknown variant. But I guess sometimes that's what we need.
Correct! You're a mystery to me. He didn't tell us what power you hold, nor what you have to be saving us from. So that's what you wanted to know. So if that's what you want to know, regretfully, I must plead ignorance. I'm a savior. That's outrageous. I couldn't even do anything to save Glace.
Hey, Savior. Did you catch the hint? And did he want you to know what makes you thick? Thick? Thick. He wants to know why you're so special. I mean, we did dedicate our lives to you. We deserve to know the reason why.
Conrad, don't be so demanding. And don't read onto my words like that. Huh. I guess we're both on the same page. We're both on quests and don't know the reason why. We both know I'm the savior, but nothing else. I guess I'd have to get the answer from this king. I'm not sure they know about the Ark though. Is Conrad hinting that I should tell them my power? It might not be a bad idea to gain their... I urge you not to tell us. Oh, okay. Oh. If we needed to know, we'd know. Velasquez wouldn't hide it from us. It's something we can wait to learn. You're here for a noble cause. That is something I can guarantee. And that is all I need to know. Do you have anything else to ask? If it's something I can answer, I will. I stop and ponder. What else did I need to know? It seems like they know just as much as I do. Though I'm glad they didn't push me for information. I'm not sure that man would want me revealing my power. I know where I am. I know who these men are. I know where I'm headed. I guess that should be enough for now. The majority of questions were about Earth. For example, what happened to Clace? And the rest of how Clace is just the important one. Nobody cares about all those other peasants that we never even heard their names of. It's all about Clace now. I would have to personally ask the king. I submit and shake my head. I guess I just have to wait. Patience will deliver all the answers I require.
Shouldn't be much farther now. We're making good time. Oh, Endymion, the The form. We should probably fill it out now.
Right. Form.
It's just a
Ugh, I just did the wrong voice. It's just a standard immigration form. Everybody new to Terra must fill it out. It helps keep track of numbers. But it also causes your personality. It can help to find you a suitable job.
Not that you'll be needing a job. You know you won't be here permanently. But we can't give you any special treatment. To everyone else, you must be an immigrant. You've come here to start your life anew. We can't advertise who you really are. And if Lord Player were to see you with us, well, he'd expect the papers immediately.
This is starting to feel more and more like Earth. Perhaps I'm not homesick. Perhaps I'm not as homesick now as I was earlier. Endymion reaches into his pocket and pulls out a paper. And then I assume is a Terra reading utensil. Okay. After a few moments, he starts to write stuff down. Stripes. Tiger wolf. Wolf. Yeah, I couldn't put the O in there at the last moment. Stripes tiger wolf. Off to a good start. We know your name. For the rest, you just have to answer honestly. Or not, I guess it's your choice. Carnat looks at me and smirks.
I know it seems silly, but laws are laws. And it also beats an awkward silence. Especially since we're a long way from town.
Would you like to save your game? Yes. I am gonna stop playing this game. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. How do I stop? How do I stop the game? How do I... Is it 5? Was a button? Oh, is that the button? Yeah, it was. Alrighty then, I'm gonna stop the game for now. Though it has been a very, very long time since this series came with a new episode. It took a lot of courage for me to restart this series. So, if you enjoyed it, you can leave a like. If you didn't enjoy it, well, I guess that's a shame, I suppose. Next week, I don't know if I'll do a new episode. I think I've decided to 1 week of Major Minor, and then the next week will be something else. Major Minor eventually will switch to a Friday as soon as every single episode of, or every single part of Get Out of Hell has been uploaded. So that will change at some point. For the rest, well, I don't know. I think I'll still have to make an update. I don't know what game would be best to make an update on, but I'll see for that. So, anyway, you guys will hear see me later in the next couple of videos, as usual. So, toodaloo and stuff. Bye.